Dad was going to open up at 24 Terrace in Prospect. There was a restaurant open there later on. I don't remember the name of it. But the Fathers Club at Booker T grade school there at 24th and Prospect said we were too close to the school. We were within that 300-yard spot, so
right.
Dad 300-foot distance. So they couldn't open up at that point, even though Callison Schwartz, if you remember the grocery store right across the street, was selling liquor. But we couldn't open up, you know what I mean? Because
right,
we were too close.
Yeah.
So, but they could sell liquor, you know what I mean, right across the street from the school. But anyway, another fellow on 26th and Prospect had a Green Duck, had a tavern there. It's quite famous now.
The Green Duck, yeah.
Yeah, Green Duck. So that was okay. So Dad said, well, we couldn't open up there, and so a fellow by the name of Robert Williams, who was a big real estate man at that time in Kansas City, he had a brother-in-law named Johnny Thomas, and Johnny Thomas owned that place called Old Kentucky. Yeah, and that's why they called it Old Johnny's Old Kentucky, you see.
Right.
And so Old Johnny wanted to get out of the business, so Old Gatesy bought in.
Yeah, okay.
He and a fellow by the name of Johnny Huspath. Dad went in business with a guy by the name of...
He was his partner.
Well, they were buddies on the railroad when Dad got off, and so they went in as partners. That lasted 1 week.
Right.
Yeah, that lasted 1 week. Then the fight broke out.
Well, your dad was kind of a pretty tough guy.
Oh, man, yeah. I mean, he was tough. He was, I think he was, he weighed 160 pounds. And he was about 5'11", but you thought he was a giant. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did anyway.
Right.
So, but yeah, he was hard to get along with. I mean, you didn't ruffle his feathers too much, and he was a pretty tough guy. But you had to be. I mean, he was.
And you worked for him. You worked for him in grade school or
I worked
high school?
for him. That's not what he said. He said I worked for myself if I wanted to eat.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
In fact, you know, one Sunday I asked him for a day off. I said, well, Dad, can I have Sunday off? He said, do you eat on Sunday? I said, you work on Sunday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where that went.
Okay, gives a whole new meaning to 24/7, I guess.
Yeah, all the time.
And so you grew up with this very tough taskmaster of a father. Your mother was a little bit different. She was
a little bit different than what?
Well.
My mother ran everything, including the taskmaster.
Okay,
I mean,
so
she was tough.
So we're adding on. It was kind of a tough life for you, wasn't it?
No, not really. You know, I had both sides of it, Dad and Mama, and I had a grandma I could run to too.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Or run from. It sounds like.
No, Grandma, I didn't have to run from her. She was pretty nice. She kind of handled things smoothly. She didn't believe in the violence. My mother believed in violence, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The worst whooping I ever got was opening up the Christmas package, you know.
Right.
Oh, man. I opened it up before Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, she woke me up one night.
Uh-oh. And what happened?
Well, she woke me up with a belt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Why did you skate on those skates before Christmas?
Yeah.
I said, because I found them in the closet.
Yeah.
And so I thought they should be worn.
Yeah. So both your mother and father had very high standards, maybe in a slightly different way.
I think so. They and high morals.
Right.
Both of them, yes.